Here we go. Ready, TJ Jefferson? Are you ready?
I'm not. We're going to play it anyway.
It's a Tuesday. It's a Tuesday, and it's Jerry Jones appearing, and it's Packers week, and Micah Parsons is coming to town.
Let me get the kendo stick.
Jerry on 105.3 The Fan. Any competitive drive, Jerry, to beat the Packers with Micah Parsons coming to your house this week? Your answer, please.
Jerry, do you feel any extra competitive drive to win this week with Micah Parsons coming back?
Yes, I do. Have said this time and time again. I think the world of Micah, and as an individual, and of course know him well. And I might say I wish him well, except it's obvious I don't this weekend in terms of Green Bay winning the ball game. And so it makes for an exciting time, and I'm anxious to see if over the years when I saw Michael's mitigated, when I saw teams playing pretty well, which he's going to make some plays no matter how you play him. But when I saw people play us well with Micah in the game, and it did happen, then obviously we'll be looking to try to run those kinds of plays.
Micah. Well, what did he just say?
What he basically said is that when Micah was in there in the past, and we had difficulty stopping the team that was playing against us and Micah, we're going to be looking at those plays and basically doing the same thing. That's what I gathered right there. So, hey, somebody's going to go to Micah in Wisconsin and basically go, so there were some plays that Jerry was saying that you were in on, and the defense didn't do well, and they're going to try and replicate that. Your thoughts?
Micah.
I'm telling you, TJ Jefferson.
Okay, can I stop you before you say it? Because I know what you're going to say. You say week 4, we're going to turn the page. Not going to happen, Rich.
When this week is over, there will be less conversation on this subject matter week after week after week, unless the Packers go deep into the Super Bowl playoff run. And if they make the Super Bowl in San Francisco, the media session that for Micah is going to be half about this. And each and every day, it'll be more and more and more. And on NFL Game Day morning on NFL Network, when we're doing a pregame show that starts in 5 minutes, it will be a large part of the conversation. That's the way it's going to play out. But we're not there yet. And in that regard, on 105.3 The Fan of the Metroplex, Jerry was asked about why not make the trade sooner.
Yeah.
Because if you did it before the draft and you basically left Micah in Green Bay where the draft was, you could have had some draft choices to utilize right now. Certainly on, I'm assuming, the back end of the defense, front of the, yada, yada, yada. Hit it.
Looking back, doing it over again, would you have traded him earlier in the offseason?
No, not at all. Not at all. We needed this timing. We needed to be right here at the beginning of the season, in my mind, to get the highest value. I heard people talking about, well, why didn't you trade him back before the draft? Because draft picks become the most valuable timing-wise you can have them in the off-season before the draft. That's when the pick becomes much more valuable and the player becomes less valuable if you're trading a player for potential picks. So I knew the time to get the picks was while this season was available to whoever got Micah. Having said that, the timing was right when it should have been.
That doesn't make any sense.
I want to say something, but I can't into the mic because Burke is here. But what is he what is he talking about? That doesn't even make sense to me.
It doesn't make.
By the way, great fantasy team name is Name Checking Management. Write that down. Name Checking Management. Dude, the answer to that question is, if you're taking in the entire timeline of events, at that point in time in April, they had already had conversations in the office about extending him and talking about his leadership role needing to be strengthened. And the Cowboys were ready to do it. If Micah said yes to the deal that I guess they discussed in his office, instead he put a hold on it by saying talk to my agent, which started this whole process. Like that's why they didn't trade him before the draft, is they thought they had a deal. And they thought that the deal could somehow get made still, which is why when the training camp season started, he told you as a Cowboy fan not to lose sleep over it. And then things just turned completely sideways. Completely sideways in a way that is just still mind-blowing to me. If it really was all about why didn't this kid just take the deal that was offered to him, and then when he said it's not good enough, I improved it. We took a handshake agreement, and then the agent came in and started screwing it up, and I'm not talking to the agent. Like, if that's truly the way it went, that's why a trade didn't go down before the draft, because there was still enough time to get a deal done.
Yeah.
Not like this business of, well, it's better to get the picks before the season. It's not. Certainly if you're trading it to a team that was already a playoff team from last year that you could potentially supercharge into a Super Bowl team, that's as close to a second-round draft choice as you're going to get. Or you trade him to Green Bay before the draft, that's who you're going to trade him to, and you get a higher pick than the one that you're going to get potentially next year by improving the team, by sending him to the team that they're sending him to right before the season. You're potentially getting a lower draft choice than the one that you would definitely know is already a fixed position right before the draft. Makes no sense. But that's just the way the Cowboys do business, and it's part and parcel of it, quite honestly. Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.